Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This message is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or if you resonated with the title, there's a message here for you. Okay. I'm using the Pagan Tarot mainly for the images. I was led to this deck for the images, which are a little bit more modern and relatable. So the way I'm getting it is that there's a story, some kind of story, some kind of theme. It's like a plot, right? That some of you keep experiencing a similar theme, a pattern, right? Okay, in your life. And let's just see what the message is here for you all. Leo, y'all were one of the signs that I was told has an updated message for you. Okay, so I'm seeing disappointments. There's a spill here, okay? And she's looking at the cups that spilled over. This is the 5 of Cups. There are 2 cups behind her. Someone's holding them. She's focused on the spilled cup. So some of you right now, you may have, things are not going the way you planned. And it seems like that's where you're currently putting your energy on what's going wrong. And you're not seeing the 2 that are still standing. Okay, you also don't see that there's someone there that's sent to help you. Okay, he looks like a clergyman. He looks like a messenger. So a lot of you refocus. They're trying to get you to focus on something else. Something other than what's going wrong, okay? Tell me more. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the brutal truth, the brutal honesty. So right now there will be people in your life sent to you. It's almost like people will be purposely placed in your life to magnify something that you may not see, something you're not realizing about the way you are. I'm just seeing someone moving on their path. So the way you're moving along, right, in everyday life. So the sword is here. It's dented because it was really hard to get this through, this wood. So it's like the truth. The sword represents truth. And for some of you, it's hard to get through to you, right? So I'm seeing like the leaves are off the tree, so fall, right? So some of you may be dealing with the fall of something in your life, the ending of something. It's dead. And that's where you're focused. You're focused on what's ending. But this makes me feel like you're starting to face it because the sword is in. It was hard for you to see something, but now you're seeing it. And that's taking up a lot of your energy. That's where you're focused. Tell me more. Yeah. So some of you, you're having a hard time. I see Nine of Swords. So this is keeping you up at night. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of concern. I'm trying to see where they're taking us. Now, I can tell you that there's somebody who's been sent to you to try to redirect your focus. You may not be aware of this person yet. Or you may not be aware of the role of this person. They may come in like they are your savior. And you may not like that. There's something about this energy that some of you are turning a cold shoulder on it. So it may be someone who actually has something to do with what went wrong. It's like a helper, but they may not come in as a helper. You may not see that about them. You may not realize that about this energy. Tell me more, please. Okay, so some of y'all are like going along life, you're going to work, you're not interested, you got a lot of things to do. And this is like someone who's passing time. Someone who's bored, but they're trying to really live their life. Trying to pay their bills. See, it's like a letter open, there's money around it. Some of you may have things that are due, things you have, like life goes on. Life is happening. Even with whatever triumphs you're trying to push through. But I'm feeling like there's something you may not realize. Well, you're planning. Okay, so you're planning. Some of y'all may be putting in or looking for better opportunities, right? 3 of Wands represents expansion. It represents forward, being optimistic, trying to figure a way forward. I can see that you may have been looking through the ads. There's something circled here. So some of you may be considering maybe a new location, a new job. You know, you might be looking at a new place to live, some kind of new opportunity. Okay, now they're showing me the screen here. Okay, so there's a need for balance. The wheel here. This is the wheel. Something's gonna move forward. Because I'm seeing nothing on this screen, but there's a wheel here. So this wheel represents forward movement. Things are about to start turning. If it feels like there's no way out, if it feels like you don't know what's next, don't give up, because I feel like there's something here. Okay, so they're sending you information. Some of you via email, others, this is print. A letter. Some of you, a book. Tell me more. They're trying to get you to do things a different way. Try a different way. Anything else here? Okay, so I see the 10 of Swords. But you know what? You're not going to let this stop you. So she's cleaning up her, like, whatever has hurted, whatever has probably hurt her in the past. Look, all these swords, they're broken. She's picking them up. She's putting them in the trash. She's stomping on this one. So this for me is someone who's not going to let their past hold them back. Like, whatever I've gone through, I'm about to just clean up and move on. Like, I'm going to trample them. I'm going to step over them. And I'm cleaning up and I'm moving forward, right? 10 of Swords represents rock bottom. In the traditional deck, there's 10 swords in the person's back, right? Some of you may have felt pinned down. but it's like getting yourself back up after a tough period, right? We got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is 1 sword, Nine of Swords, that's 10 swords. Now the 10 of Swords is here again. Some of you are doing a lot of thinking here. Ooh, you're breaking free though. We have the Elemental of Swords. Oh my gosh. So in this deck, the Elementals is equivalent to the Page, but this represents like a new idea. If you just got some kind of new idea of something, it just came to you, just popped in your head, they're saying go with it. Okay, this is like a spark, an idea, a thought that just came into your head. You don't know where it came from. It's going to lead you somewhere. It's coming from a pure space. If you just got an idea, they're saying go with it. It's going to take you somewhere. It's going to lead to some expansion. It's going to lead you to an opportunity. That's going to get the wheels turning to where you're no longer focused on what went wrong. Tell me more. So I'm feeling like they're sending you guys certain ideas. Yeah. We got a Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups represents your wishes, whatever it is that you wish for them to be fulfilled. It seems like she's going to like the local shops. She may be selling things to them. This is like some kind of idea that's going to get you out of a rut. Some of you there's some type of dream that you have. There's something you've always wanted to do, create. Right now is a good time to go with it. Here. They're sending y'all some... It's like information, messages. It's coming through your thoughts, though. We got all these swords. They're coming through your thoughts. Nine of Wands. And we got all these nines. Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands. Okay. So I'm feeling like it's cleanup time, right? All of the things that have gone wrong, because it looks like someone may have just gotten into an accident. They have to come and tow the car. But I see like 4 people surrounded in robes. They're surrounding this car, and this looks like maybe some type of insurance adjuster or someone, and having a conversation with them. So it's almost like cleaning up the mess, people coming to clean it up, and receiving advice. There's a payment being made here. It's almost like there's a way to fix this. There's a way to fix whatever is happening. It's not the end. It's not final. You're just being moved into a different space. Some of you may have been like in some type of accident, or something may have happened out of the blue, something that wasn't planned, and it's redirecting your life. Okay, so some of you may have been in some type of situation. It could have been an accident, but I'm just feeling like something that wasn't planned occurred, and it's redirecting what you do next. It's almost like you're taking a detour. This is a detour. They're turning you around. They're putting you in alignment with your path, your destiny here, with the will. You're being put back on track. So whatever this is that went wrong, it's actually going right. It's putting you in the right direction. So let go of the thoughts. Because in hindsight, you'll be able to see how it was almost like you were saved. You were saved. You were pulled out. You were saved, like by a fairy or something. Okay, let me see what the last card is. They don't want you to focus on what went wrong, because that means you're not understanding the situation for what it actually is. This is just a turn in your destiny. It's trying to get you in alignment here. Any ideas coming to you now? You want to pay attention to them. Write them down. They're trying to get you all to do something. There's some kind of opportunity. 5 of Swords. See, and many of you, you think it's you against someone, and it's not. This is you against yourself. If you are like focused on what went wrong, it's like you fighting yourself. And many of you, this is dealing with someone else, okay, or something else. And this is another sword. So it's like you're in your thoughts a lot, but they kind of want you to just let it, like, send it back to be transmuted. There's a different way to look at whatever the situation is, because you're literally being pulled out of a situation that could have only gotten worse. This is like avoiding a tower, but giving you the same result, if not better, than you were expecting. If you can understand why things are happening the way that they are, you're being redirected. This is a detour, okay? I'm going to pull a soul card. Okay, so I have a card that fell. Yeah. It's almost like, because there's a rose that's sitting on her lip, on her mouth. And then here, where the third eye chakra is, that's showing like a blooming of a flower, right? So it's almost like the way you see things should be in a beauty, like you should be seeing them through the lens of beauty. Whatever is happening is actually beautiful. Something beautiful is blossoming. So it's like what you think about, you should be looking at it in a beautiful way. Your thoughts. What you speak, the things you say should be of beauty. It should actually, you should see it in the positive way. Yeah, whatever is happening, they're trying to get you to see the bright side of it. There's 2 cards here. Yes, okay, so here, this, again, they're showing the mouth, and out the mouth comes a bird. And the bird is coming from here. And you can see a bird in there, and it's coming out the mouth. Messages, your communication. Birds come with messages. They're the messengers. Swords represent communications as well as your thoughts. I feel like they're trying to get me to say something. There's something about y'all communication that you're receiving and that you're giving. How you receive information, the information being sent to you here, the thoughts, the ideas, the communication, things that are said, you're going to have to be able to hear what's being said to you in its purest, most loving form. Some of you, when people tell you things, especially, they're coming from a true space. The things they're saying, You may not be able to see it in its purest, raw, authentic, organic form. And then the way she's sitting here in front of these computers, that's communication again. And then not only here, they're communicating. Trying to compromise, trying to work it out, trying to come up with some type of conclusion here. And here, there is no communication. They're back to back. So some of you, there may be someone you're not speaking to. You're not able to hear what they're saying. Some of you, there's an energetic block between you and others. You're not able to see it in its beautiful form. You don't allow the messages to blossom into its purest form. It becomes what you have always believed. So it's like, if you have an opinion about someone, letting go of that opinion and allowing the messages to flow through, allowing them to say what they need to say so that you can receive the message in a pure way. There's some kind of communication block here for some of y'all. It's like you're not really hearing what's being said. You hear what you think they're trying to say. So there's a block in communication and how you receive messages. So some of you may not be talking to someone, but this person was sent to you, or you may not want to hear. So there's something about listen. I'm going to pull one more card. There's something about listen. Give me one more card, please. Okay, they gave two. Okay, yeah. I'm just seeing a lot of flame. It's like a need to calm the flames. Calm it, right? This is water. This is fire. So it's like some of you, someone has been sent to help with the fire within you. So this is like an opposite energy of you, someone who may be very different, someone who you wouldn't even consider integrating with or interacting with. They're very different from you. The way they see information, the way they communicate is different, but you have to be open to this. There's some kind of transformation happening to you here. The fire represents transformation here. In how you feel, the water represents your emotion. Some type of information is being sent to you to transform you emotionally. Yeah, see, this to me lets me know you're being changed all the way. And it's going to make you feel all distorted and discombobulated. Like whatever this is you're going to feel uncomfortable. You're not going to like the way it feels, the way it shows up, or the things that are being asked of you. It's like really twisting you in a way where it's hard to adjust here. And that is the transformation. It's changing you. And the change is going to actually affect how you see things, how you create for yourself, actually. Like she's soaring through because of some type of thought that she had. She's bursting through. This is pure thought. Okay, so I'm gonna actually leave it there. That is the message. We're gonna get one of these or whatever falls out. But it seems like they're just trying to get you guys to listen to something. There's something they're trying to get through. It's coming through a person that you may not get along with, actually. Some of y'all, it may come in a very nasty way, or it just might come, it's a challenge, it's challenging for you to hear this, okay? It's hard to hear whatever this is. Someone may have said something in a very nasty way, and it's hard for you to take it or to receive it. But there's something here about that's how they wanted it to be, the message to reach you, to trigger it. It's like going to cause a trigger and then a reaction here for you to take action, because they're trying to get you to move. They're trying to get you to take action. Some of you may be stuck in this space where you're overthinking something. In action. So the sword, the information is going to come through in a very hard way. You may not want to take it, but the Ace of Swords also represents some type of breakthrough, a realization, communication that comes out of the blue. It's going to break you. It's going to break you free from whatever this is. Some of y'all are dealing with some type of disappointment, regret, sadness, and they're trying to get you to take action on whatever it is that you've been dreaming of, whatever it is you've been trying to bring in for yourself, right? Some of y'all have some wishes, there's some dreams that you have, and it's time to get the wheel turning. So it's almost like, don't fight it. Don't fight it. No matter where it's coming from, consider it, because they're trying to get you to take some type of action. Because of whatever this is, there's some type of action that you are supposed to be taking. Some type of action. And it's not going to be in the same direction of where you were going. That is not the way. So there's something that will happen to stop you dead in your track, because they're going to redirect you. Okay? Okay, so that is the message. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I